Hey guys, this is Karthik Nats and welcome to my YouTube channel. I know you all might be wondering, என்னடா இவன் திடீர்னு டான்ஸ் ஆடாம பேசிட்டு இருக்கானே அப்படின்னு. Actually, a lot of my friends have been telling me that why don't I start doing some vlog videos அப்படின்னு. In fact, நானும் இந்த மாதிரி வீடியோஸ் ரொம்ப நாளா பண்ணணும்னு நினைச்சிக்கிட்டே இருந்தேன். பட் நிறைய ரீசன்ஸ்னால அது போஸ்ட்போன் ஆயிட்டே இருந்தது. However, as 2021 has already ended and you're welcoming 2022, why not try something new, right? So with that being said, I welcome you all to my first official vlog video. Alright guys, so the topic that we're going to discuss today is time management. என்னுடைய most followers and friends என்கிட்ட ரொம்ப நாளா கேட்டுட்டு இருக்கிற ஒரே விஷயம் என்ன அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா how I manage my work life and my passion அப்படிங்கிறது தான். ஆக்சுவலி சொல்ல போனா நான் ஃபுல் டைம் ஜாப்ல ஒர்க் பண்றேன் அப்படிங்கறதே பல பேருக்கு தெரியாது. If you guys have been following me on Instagram, I think you would probably know that I've been pretty consistent about posting reels. So நிறைய பேருக்கு இன்னுமே நம்பிக்கை இல்ல. இதுல எந்த சோகமான ஒரு விஷயம் அப்படின்னா எங்க அப்பா அம்மாக்கே என் மேல நம்பிக்கை இல்ல if I'm actually doing a full time job or if I'm just dancing அப்படிங்கிறது. So இந்த வீடியோல நம்ம என்ன பார்க்க போறோம் அப்படின்னா I'm just going to share what I do in order to efficiently manage both your work life and passion. Okay, so before jumping into the video, if any of you guys are in a full-time job and if you're still able to continue your passion, keep doing what you do. Because இங்க certain principles or certain procedures follow பண்ணாதான் அது பண்ண முடியும் அப்படிங்கிறது கிடையவே கிடையாது. You will have your own practices and if you're being efficient, just do what you do. Maybe this video is not for you all. However, if there is someone out there who's like, I'm very passionate about dancing or singing or some kind of art, ஆனா என்னோட ஃபுல் டைம் ஜாப்னாலையும் இல்ல பல கமிட்மெண்ட்ஸ்னாலையும் என்னால அதை பேலன்ஸ் பண்ண முடியல, எஃபெக்டிவா என்னால ரெண்டுமே மெயின்டைன் பண்ண முடியல அப்படின்னு யாராவது நினைச்சிட்டு இருந்தீங்கன்னா this video is definitely for you. You just have to follow 5 golden rules in order to efficiently balance both your work life and your passion. Number 1, set your routine. This is like the first and foremost rule for anyone to do anything. I know most people would say just go with the flow. Yes, it is true that you have to go with the flow sometimes. However, if you're planning to do something new or trying to balance two things at one given time, you definitely have to set your routine. For instance, I have a weekday routine and a weekend routine. On weekdays as I work, I wake up at 6:30 a.m. every day, get ready, go to work, 8:30 to 5, full-time job, go to the gym at like 6 p.m., work out from 6 to 7, go back home at 8, have some family time, dinner, and finish my night routine. And I'll always make sure from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. I spend that 1 hour for something that I'm passionate about. It could be, I could be teaching a dance class, or I could be choreographing for a sangeet, or I could be creating some YouTube shorts, or some content creation for reels, something, whatever it is. I just spend that 1 hour for myself. Think about this. In your 24 hours a day, you just need to spend 1 hour for something that you're passionate about and something that you love. It's definitely doable, right? You can just set your routine for however or how much ever you want to do. For instance, if you're not a gym person, you could just use that 1 hour for your family time or spend 2 hours for something that you're passionate about. You just have to balance it out. Trust me, setting up a routine is really helpful. So you gotta set your routine and you can feel the difference. Number 2, sleep well. I know you all may be thinking, how is sleeping well gonna help me efficiently balance my work life and passion? Trust me, I'm speaking from the experience. I used to be this guy who was like, let me just sleep for 5 to 6 hours and I'm going to be super productive the next day and I'm going to do a lot of other activities. I was completely wrong. Sleeping a minimum of 7 hours to a maximum of 8 hours is definitely helpful for you to be energetic the next day. On weekdays, after I finish my 1 hour of dancing, I maybe scroll through some videos till like 10:15 p.m. and I'll just make sure I'm in my bed at 10:30 p.m. As I wake up at 6:30 a.m., I get a solid 8 hours of sleep. Even if you're not sleeping for like 8 hours, you just have to rest your body for 8 hours. Because some people have been telling me, even I do that too. I wake up in the middle of the night for no reason. What I used to do is, I just go to the restroom, come back to bed, and I just close my eyes. I never use my phone. You should never use your phone too. Because if you use your phone, you're not going to get back to sleep. And the whole day, you're going to be feeling lazy and dull. So anything you plan, make sure you plan around your 8 hours of sleep. You also might be wondering, what if I go to parties or what if I hang out with my friends late at night? Yes, you could do that. Even I do that, but it's just once a week, right? So even if you do that once a week, make sure the next day you wake up at 6:30 a.m. or whatever time is convenient for you, because you don't want to miss out your morning routine just because of the previous night you had. So you always have to make sure your morning routine just goes well. In case if you have some time, in the daytime, like a 10-minute power nap or a 30-minute nap, please make use of that. Some might say you shouldn't sleep during the daytime or you shouldn't sleep after lunch. It's completely a myth. If you're sleep deprived, you definitely have to sleep in the daytime to make sure that you're not lazy the whole day, or you just have to balance out the sleep that you missed the previous night. Number 3, do not postpone. This is a very important thing to follow. Some days you could be like, I'm just so tired with the work day I had, so whatever activities I had planned for today, I'm just going to postpone it tomorrow. What's eventually going to happen is you're going to keep postponing things and you will never get to it. And one fine day, you would just think, I never actually tried that. So let's just leave it there and I'm just going to focus on other commitments and the work I have. Guys, you don't want to do that. What you got to do is to set your mentality. Let's say I am lazy on a given day when I'm about to do something that I love, right? So what I usually do is I actually think about the 8 hours of sleep that I'm going to have. Thinking about the rest time will definitely help you to beat the laziness and do something that you love. Guys, let's be honest. At the end of the day, it's something that you're passionate about, right? So just beat the laziness and be active and make sure you never ever postpone. Number 4, plan your day. Next day நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம் அப்படிங்கறத முன்னாடி நாளே நீங்க பிளான் பண்ணிட்டீங்க அப்படினா you could avoid a lot of confusions and you can have a smooth day. For instance, weekends is when I'll be having my dance classes or Sangeet choreographies. Even my dance practices with my friends for doing Instagram reels or YouTube shorts, அது எல்லாமே mostly பாத்தீங்கன்னா நான் weekends தான் வெச்சுப்பேன். So what I usually do is that 1 hour that I spend on weekdays is when I plan and choreograph things accordingly. Weekends நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம் அப்படிங்கறத முன்னாடியே பிளான் பண்ணி அந்த நாள் if I streamline, it will be very smooth. If you don't do that on weekdays, if you don't plan it accordingly, what will happen is you will eventually be delayed and you'll be doing your last minute choreography and it will again get postponed. You don't want to do that. So always make sure you plan your day, or I would say plan your week, so that it is having no confusions at all. And one other important thing is don't feel overwhelmed. Just because weekends that we are doing something that we are passionate about, another, you don't have to do it 24 hours a day. Like, you'll be hanging out with your friends and family. Like, I go play badminton on Fridays and Saturdays, and sometimes Saturday evenings I go hang out with my friends, have dinner with my family. In my personal life is also very important. So in case if someone is reaching out to you regarding a collab or like a class, and if you're already planned that week, make sure you plan it for the next week. It is a-okay. It doesn't have to be like at that particular week or I'm panniyanum அப்படிங்கிறது இல்ல. You should just plan it out accordingly so that you're doing everything that you can, so that you're not feeling overwhelmed. So overwhelmed sometimes you don't feel like doing things that you're actually planned. So plan your day accordingly and never get overwhelmed. The last golden rule to follow is to never give up. Guys, there have been a lot of videos in which I spent so much time and energy into practicing and choreographing. However, those videos never really got the recognition that I think. Sometimes I make a last minute video and it gets a lot of views. So I never really think that particular video deserved a lot of views. I always think that all the hard work that I've been spending for so long has just reflected in that video. So if you're spending so much time and effort into something that you love, please keep doing. It will definitely pay you off in some other way. Randomly, I get these messages from my followers saying that you lighten up my mood, your dance videos are really good, how do you dance with so much energy? Like, these messages gets me going. Therinjo theriyamalo, you are inspiring a lot of people out there. So please keep doing what you love. Remember, you're doing it for the people who love your content and not for the haters. And at the end of the day, you love what you do, right? So never give up. அப்படின்னு சொல்லி இந்த வீடியோ இதோட நான் முடிச்சுக்கிறேன். So if you like the video, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe and comment. If you want regular updates about my page, please do follow me on Instagram. The link is in description. Actually, my YouTube name is my Instagram name, Karthik Nats. And in case if you're looking for dance classes or like Sangeet choreographies or anything related to dance, and even if you would like to see some other blog videos like any other content, please make sure to message me on Instagram. I always check all the messages that you guys send me on Instagram. Until then, peace.